Hiya. Firstly, I'd just like to thank everybody who has followed the Madeira episodes, the series that we've done. This is the final episode of the series. If you've stuck with it, thank you very much. The reason for this short introduction before I actually start showing the horrendous travel day home vlog, I just want to put certain things in perspective. But again, thank you for everyone that's commented, the likes and everything regarding this series. It was I think I explained at the beginning of the vlog, the horrendous travel day going. This was basically a break we booked last minute. We've been to Madeira before, we've seen the sights, we've done the hills and everything else. It was just more a relaxing time for me and Sarah, without the kids. First time on holiday without the kids, which I'm sure I explained. So we didn't exactly go into a lot of the beautiful side of it. As you can see, a lot of it was drinking poncho and having fun. But thank you for sticking with it. Just want to do an update. As you will see what's going to happen, what you're going to see in the next few minutes, we have major problems on our journey home with TUI. Obviously, if you've seen the travel day going, you'll realise that we were delayed, and then we ended up flying to a neighbouring island and being put up in a hotel. This was due to the weather. We knew that because this was a delay, 26 hours or whatever, we knew we couldn't claim through TUI because it was out of their control. It was weather. Now, what you're about to see, it was horrendous. Basically, we had fog and we had rain. Now, we were stuck in the airport, as you can see, and we sat there, we was watching planes attempting to land, clearing off, coming back. I was on the app, which is amazing, the flight app you can get, and you can live what's going on in the skies, and you can see whatever's happening in the world plane-wise, so you know if your plane's coming in. And on the app, we saw our TUI plane come in. Now, all the other planes were doing 5 or 6 circles of the island and then clearing off, and then maybe coming back again, and then some of them managed to land. TUI, we saw that flying, did 1 circle and then cleared off to I don't know if it was Lanzarote or somewhere like that. You'll see all this, but basically we're sat there after a few hours and the board at departures came up with cancelled. No TUI reps or anything. We were basically abandoned. Now, majority of people on our flight were old. A few of them sort of came round to us and sort of stuck with us, gathered with us, and we sort of trying to find out what was happening. It was to and froing with TUI, who were basically, when they did respond to the messages via the app, lied to us. And we were basically abandoned. You will see all that. All this footage is shot on a phone, so it's probably not the best quality. And I didn't really, there isn't a lot of footage because I was too busy trying to find out what the hell was going on with TUI. But just as an update, on the plane, when we eventually did get on the plane, we're travelling home, the pilot actually came out and admitted the reason that he didn't land when other planes eventually did start landing was because he had flown all the hours he was allowed to fly his plane safely, so he wasn't allowed to bring us back to the UK. So this was not a weather related incident. Alright, it was foggy, but it dissipated. Other planes landed. Unfortunately, when he started explaining this, I didn't get the camera out, so I didn't actually have him admitting to this, that it was basically down to he'd run out of flight hours. If he hadn't cleared off to Lanzarote, which he admitted, he'd have been fine. He'd have just had enough hours to get back to the UK. So basically, TUI turned round when we put in the claim and said both the going was down to weather conditions, out of their control, we were open to compensation, but they also said coming back, the same thing, it was down to weather conditions out of their control, go through your travel agent and your insurance, which we did in the end. But this was April we came home. Eventually got, over this last couple of days, the insurance company's got in touch with us. It's the CSA, which I think they oversee insurance claims for travel insurance. So basically, what we've got is £240. The payment is broke down as travel day 1, that is going to Funchal, delayed 24 hours 55 minutes, policy cover £40 per 12 hours times 2. So the settlement for that was £160. Travel day 2, coming back home, delayed 20 hours 53. I'd have said it was longer than that. Policy cover £40, 12 hours times 2 people, £80. So basically that adds up to £240. So at least we've got something. It wasn't a great start or finish to the holiday. What the relaxing time we had in between coming home, it just cancelled that out. I don't want to be negative about Madeira. Madeira is a beautiful place. It's a beautiful island. I mean, if you're thinking of going, don't just go by our vlog, go on other vlogs, because there's some amazing sights, restaurants, bars. Obviously we didn't particularly show a great deal of the island because we didn't explore, we were just chilling. There's one thing I will say to you though, we've actually reviewed this restaurant, and if you are thinking of going, I don't like slagging businesses off, but the Taverna Snack Bar Restaurant Grandfather, also known as Grandfather Taverna Restaurant, go on Google reviews, go on TripAdvisor, and go on restaurantguru.com. All the reviews are there. It does have some good reviews. From what I can see, these reviews are from people that he pays on the island to bring tourists around in groups to eat at his restaurant. So they're not kosher. But I mean, we were going to show it. I did video him. We were arguing with him. There was another couple arguing. Basically, he tried charging us for things we didn't ask for, things we didn't get. At one point, he did try to grab my phone to keep as collateral because he knew we were going to refuse to pay. Food was disgusting. He friendly until he sat down, and then the man turned into an absolute ass. Unfortunately, the other couple who was also arguing over the bill and the way they'd conned them, they ended up paying. They didn't want confrontation. I don't mind confrontation. If I'm in the right, I'll confrontate. And he realised, as soon as I picked up my camera and I stood up and I said, if you're going to carry on this like this, you have got a problem. He then backed down. What I suggest you do is just look at the reviews. Taverna Snack Bar Restaurant Grandfather, Google, TripAdvisor, just have a look. But if you are thinking of going to Madeira, avoid that restaurant, and always look at reviews before you sit your backside down anywhere, because we always do. We didn't on this occasion, and I wish to God we had. But that's enough of my waffle. Just wanted to give you an update what we actually claimed for and got from the insurance company. Quite frankly, we wouldn't have flown with TUI again. We said we'd never fly with TUI again. But when we got home, we wanted to book Florida. They were doing fantastic deals, so obviously never book with TUI again. But the deal we're offering for the trip to Florida, the upcoming trip to Florida, we're going with them. But this is your last chance, TUI. Make a balls up of this one, and that's it. But so enough of me waffling. Get on with the vlog. I hope it isn't so. It's not all fluffy bunnies and rainbows and stuff. It's an honest vlog. We weren't going to put it on because it's a bit negative, but one thing about our channel, we want to be honest. We want to review things honestly. We want to help people if they're in a similar situation. So it is negative. It's not brilliant. it is shot on a camera phone, so just bear with it. Any questions regarding the insurance, TUI or Madeira or anything else, please feel free to comment or look at our social medias and just send us a message on Facebook, Instagram or Twitter. So right, again, enough waffling. Enjoy the vlog. Again, not freeze frame, still answers that out. Yeah, no. Well, tomorrow we fly home. Flight takes off at 11 o'clock. We're getting picked up at 8 o'clock, and I think we're just about ready to go. I think, to be honest with you, I had quite a bad night last night. I've done a room review, a room tour and a bit of review about the food and stuff. I eventually found something to eat last night at the hotel. There was some meats and stuff which I was quite excited about. A little bit dry. I did have some steak, and then I woke up at 1:30 in the middle of the night being very ill. Stomach cramps, headache, dizziness, hot, cold. So I suspect it was that. So I don't know if I'll be eating again today. It might not have been, but I strongly suspect it was. But not sure what we're going to be doing today. It might just be, with it being our last full day, it might just be a chill day, and we might not be actually doing anything worth vlogging. Come on, woman. And now nearly getting killed again then, with the roads looking the wrong way. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. This might not go on because I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to actually go, we've got 2 bottles of rum, Madeiran rum, 45%, to do the ponchas when we get home, but there's another 2 bottles we need to get of this other stuff that's 50%, which we've been advised to get.
Another 2 bottles.
Yeah, because that's one good thing apparently with Brexit, we can bring more alcohol back to the UK now from Europe. So, but let's see what happens, and let's see if we get this rum. We're also on the hunt for something else, but I don't think I'm willing to say what that is at the moment. But
yeah, the rum was quite cheap. What was it? 45% proof. Did I pay 20? No, it wasn't 20 euros, was it?
no, it's 15. No, it's 15 euros. You can't really go wrong.
Euros a litre. Yeah.
So let's see what happens. It's obviously some sort of Fiat Owners Club of Madeira. I think they're all Fiat. Yeah, they are all Fiats. Some of these models I've never seen before. Really good condition. Shopping list complete. Bought myself this rather splendid local bit of headwear. Everyone's wearing in the street. And this is what I went shopping for. I bought this yesterday. This is 40%. These are for the ponchas. And then we're recommended to get that. And then if we do that was the original poncha. And I also like the fisherman's poncha. And we're advised to buy this, which they're called firewater, but that's the fisherman's one. I think that's 50% alcohol. I think that was about 12, I think they're litre bottles, that was about £12 a litre, and I think that was about £14 a litre. But we're all sorted now for making our ponchos when we get home, and of course we've had to get the Madeiran wine. So the plan is now chill time. Just going to sit by the pool and try to relax and get ready for getting up in the morning and flying back home. So I think I'll go downstairs and have a beer and a chill. Just a bit of an update, Sarah said I'd got these prices wrong. In euros, that litre bottle was...
It was 11.29 euros, it works out at 9.45.
Yeah, about 9.45 a euro. And this one you paid, these two we paid, was it 20?
They were 27 euros for the 2 bottles, so they work out at £11.40 a bottle.
Yeah. So yeah, can't go wrong. But no, I thought just in case you do come to, I mean not Madeira but Portugal, and you do fancy making your own poncha, these are what you need.
They are both local for Madeira.
Yeah, they're both local Madeiran, but I'm sure they must do poncha in Portugal. I think it did originally come from Brazil, somebody said, didn't they?
Poncha, I think,
yeah.
Not the actual rum.
No.
Yeah.
So, a bit of an edit. We have pirates. I think they've got something like this everywhere you go in like coastal towns, some pirate ships. I think they've even got one in Whitby. But this just does a tour just off the coast. I think there's a bar and stuff on it.
Like you are.
You look like one of the locals.
Just leave one of the little dresses on.
Right, we're all packed ready to go. It's probably a good day to go because it's the first time it's rained. It's absolutely chucking it down out there, so it's always glad to be going home when it's raining. But we're ready to go home. It's been a great holiday. The hotel's fantastic. I've lost weight. It's been really good. We've relaxed. Again, there's been some strange things happen to us, which it always does when we go on holiday. We do something. But it's been really entertaining and we've really enjoyed it. We probably need another holiday to get over this holiday, especially with the two getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, one getting up at 1 o'clock in the morning at Manchester Airport, and then getting up after the delay and going to a different airport because we couldn't land. We had to get up at I think 5 that morning, so we still haven't caught up from that, to be honest with you. But it's been a really good holiday. We're going to go back home. I'm going to finish what I need to do with the bars and stuff, the garden, and we're going to start planning possibly the Universal Orlando holiday, aren't we, Sarah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I hope you've enjoyed the series. I don't know, it might just be one vlog or 2 vlogs, travel day and holiday one. I don't know how much I've shot, to be honest, or how much I can actually put in. Some of it I'm not able to put in. But hope you've enjoyed it. I'm probably going to shoot some stuff at Funchal Airport. It's a really small airport, and if it stops raining, I'm trying to get some footage of the planes landing and taking off. It's not overly windy, so it might not be too bad, but it'd be nice to see if we can get some of the aeroplanes coming in sidewards. But hopefully I'll get some shots of video footage of the airport. So thank you for watching. Well, we've made it through security. We're delayed for an hour. We've just gone on flight checker, and the plane's just at the offshore Portugal, so an hour delay. But security was a breeze, and unlike Manchester Airport, all the security people were smiling and laughing and joking. But yeah, it's very busy at Funchal International Airport. at the runway. Really quickly. So let's get a table then. That's not good. Yeah, he's not done it then. He's missed the runway. That plane was supposed to have landed. They've flown at 11 o'clock. They've only just having planes landing now because of bad weather, rain and cloud. We're now due to take off at 2:30, but the plane's been diverted to Tenerife. But one plane, this plane had been diverted to one of the other islands, and that's just managed to land.
Here it is. That's yours then.
So hopefully we're going to fly at 2:30, but I don't know if you can see, but the clouds are really starting to roll in again. Just been told that the flight's been cancelled, so it's a night stopover here in Funchal because of the weather. So it's been a bit of a nightmare travel-wise of this. One reason I've probably not come to Funchal again. So we're knackered. We're now on the coach going to Gala Villa because we're hot, sweaty. It is now 6:20 and we got to the airport at.
We got picked up at what time was it? 8:05 this morning.
8:05.
And it was half an hour transfer to the airport. Yeah, we've been there all day.
And I'll be honest, TUI's been horrendous. They're putting us up and all this, but we've had to find everything out ourselves. There's no information whatsoever. There's a lot of elderly people on this flight, so but it's not good. It's not good at all. Positivity. Eventually arrived at the Gala Villa in Madeira. They've put us up here for tonight for obvious reasons. Flight at 6:15 in the morning, so we're going to be up again 4:45. Looks okay, to be honest. It looks okay. I think the one we stayed at last week was really grotty. Wasn't good at all, parts of it. Most of it was clean, but like the bath and everything else. But no, early indications. Alright, gonna get a shower and go to the bar. There's a young lad, solo traveller, so he's sort of like, we started talking to him and he's sort of, we're going to go for a drink with him, he's on his own, so we like seeing people on their own. So yeah, shower, and then food. We can't have food till 9 o'clock because we've got to feed the people who've actually paid for the place, so we can't go into the restaurant till now, but feeling positive. We found the bar, befriended, adopted a young man who's helped us with our suitcases, etc. This is Sam, because we're getting old. I feel a bit more human now. Do you feel human? No. So, up early in the morning, I'm only having about 5 of them, because we're up at 5 in the morning. But it'll be 4:45, and there's a breakfast at 5. Are you having a breakfast? Yeah.
It looks at that food and it looks nice.
Yeah, it looks alright, doesn't it?
Looks better than what we were staying actually. Is this a 5-star?
5 o'clock. It's 11:15 on the night. To be honest, we've had a decent time. Met up with Sam, who I think we introduced you to, and then another lovely couple. The camaraderie on the plane, everybody's been sort of getting together, slagging off TUI, and also just basically just been laughing at what's been going on. So to be honest, it's been alright. The restaurants, the hotel rooms alright. The food's rubbish. The food is, again, I didn't eat anything. The reason that they wanted us in at 9 o'clock is so all the people paying guests have eaten. And then what we did, we went back and we got the scrag ends. It was awful. Quite jealous of some of the people who had the brains to go and eat out. But we're in bed, well, going to bed later than we wanted. I don't know why I keep looking over there. I'm using the phone, I'm not using my camera. I'm looking there. They've gone out and eaten out, and they've had really good meals. Went to a bar, and it was just a family-run small bar. It was brilliant. The atmosphere was fantastic. So it hasn't been a bad evening, although I haven't eaten. And we're just prepared to get up at 4:45 in the morning and fly off. So hopefully the next time you see me, we're at the airport, and then hopefully on the plane, and then from there. So it's been a good holiday. Could have known when that was crap, but it's been interesting. Roll on Florida. I swear blind, I'm never going to Europe again.
Can't get the shower to work.
She can't get the shower to work. I'm gonna have to go now. Why can't you get the shower to work? Is the water coming out?
Yeah, the tap, but I can't get it to the shower.
Right. Five to 6 and we're on the way to the airport.
Again?
Yeah, are you feeling refreshed, Sarah?
Oh, totally.
Totally refreshed. 2 hours sleep again last night. Waiting for the alarm to go off. Ooh, relaxed.
I need a holiday.
We're definitely looking at holidays.
I need another holiday.
Yeah. Then here we are again, duty free at Madeira Airport. So hopefully we're flying this time. Hopefully. We've got an €8 voucher to spend on light refreshments. TUI really cares. Yeah, we've got people with us that are already kicking off because we were told they could take the duty free through, and they've been taking it off them. So there's a bit of a, because they did tell some people they could take the duty free and put it in the luggage unopened, but no, in the hand luggage unopened. If they open it, the bag, they've got to put it in the hold. But for some reason people are coming through and they're taking the duty free off them. So as you come through out of security, for some reason out of security, there's people kicking off Merry Hell because the vodka's disappearing. So, but I'm glad we didn't get duty free. Yeah, so just having something to eat now. The gates, we're on gate 17. There's no time. Some people have been, we were told 8 o'clock, and then some people have just been told 8:30. But I'm sure I've just seen the plane on the runway parked up, so hopefully we're going home. It's been interesting, so hopefully the next time you see us we'll be sat in the plane homeward bound. We're boarding, we're going home, we're coming home, we're coming home.
Don't jinx it, please.
No, we're not jinxing it. I've looked at the plane, it's definitely got its wheels on it, so they can't pull that one. On board.
You can find a life jacket. Be sure to wait until you're outside the aeroplane before inflating your life jacket. If you're travelling with an infant and haven't been given a life jacket yet, let a crew member know now.
Flight cancelled because of the sun.
give you some further information regarding your health and safety on board. As Captain has already mentioned, I need to remind everybody this is a non-smoking flight, and this includes the use of any vapes.
That river is all them bridges, so if you've got a clue, put a comment down. We're just about to land at Manchester, so it's not far from Manchester Airport. We're on our way home. We're on the M62. What a bloody journey that was. It's the first time that I've ever been on a flight anywhere, and when the pilots landed the plane, no one clapped. In fact, I'm sure he heard a bit of booing in the background, but it was the same pilot that we had on Monday, and he knew that we'd gone through all that, and he did make an attempt to land at Funchal Airport yesterday when all of the planes were landing. Some skipped off, but nearly all of them came back, and he did tell a few pokey pals. As it stands now, we've been led to believe it's not weather related coming home, because basically the pilots run out of air miles, the amount of times he can fly legally. So if he hadn't gone all the way to Gran Canaria, he wouldn't have run out of air miles. But it's been a brilliant holiday. We've had a really good laugh. I think I might have said a few times there's some things that we obviously aren't able to show you. Didn't show some of the videos we've actually shot. We've had a few incidents with a bit of an argument with a waiter who tried to con us. You may see that, you may not. We don't have too much of a negative vlog, to be honest, because we've had quite a good time. But
you are over the speed limit.
Ignore that. No, I'm not. It's faulty. We have had a really good time. It's been a nightmare travel day. It's been a real nightmare, and we're really annoyed with TUI coming back home, travelling back home. But we have really enjoyed the holiday. We won't be going to Funchal again because, in our opinion, it's just not worth the risk of diversions. You could play. Some people have been said they've been known to lose 2 days of the holiday with this. So it's a beautiful island, but I've changed my mind.
I think it's also about the time of year you go as well. There was a couple who was talking to, and they've been 8 years in a row, and they always go September-ish. This is the first time they've gone in April, and it's the first time we've had a problem. So it's even just maybe, yeah, just researching the weather and everything. Because I know last time we went, it was later on in the year, wasn't it? And it wasn't quite as bad. But I think it spoilt the holiday, the fact that it's happened on our day coming home as well, and it was so stressful yesterday at the airport, wasn't it?
There was no communication at all.
Communication was horrendous. I think you forget about the first 24-hour delay, 26-hour delay we had at the beginning. You sort of forget about that because you enjoy your holiday, but yeah, I think it's just probably put a bit of a downer on it.
TUI has lied to us though. No one was telling us whether we should pick cases up, etc. I messaged TUI through the app and was told the cases were going to be locked up in a secure room and looked after at the airport, then placed back onto the plane, and that was total rubbish. But I felt sorry for a lot of the old people because Madeira, it's a mecca for the wrinklies, and a lot of them were getting really upset and worried, and a lot of them had medication in their luggage.
You are over the speed limit.
We're going to have to get this car fixed. And
just watch your speed.
I'm not speeding, this car's faulty. A lot of them, they said they needed medication, and they were panicking that they'd be home by the time they actually needed to take it. So, but despite all that, we have had a brilliant holiday. We are going to seriously, just me and Sarah, looking at what prices we get for Florida, September, October. We were toying with the idea, but I think we're definitely going to go and do it. Whether we go to Disney or not, I don't know. I may have explained earlier. At the moment, with all the perks that's been taken off, the prices, the queues, and the way Disney's been at the moment, we're not that interested. I think we'll probably just do Universal and maybe look at doing something else, something different. But we're going to, the intention is now, COVID's lifted, we're going to carry on hopefully vlogging. We won't do daily vlogs or anything like that, leave that to other people. Hopefully the next vlog will be the garden vlog. There's a lot of people want to see videos of our garden, so it might not seem interesting, but to be honest, without bragging, it probably will be. But if you've lasted this long, I don't know how many vlogs are going to be in this series, it might just be condensed. If you've lasted this long, thank you so much. Please subscribe, please join us on Instagram, please like and comment. We do Twitter, we do Facebook, but in all honesty, we don't really do it that much. We're more focused on Instagram. But feel free to follow us on all our social media accounts. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hello, doggies. Oh, have you missed us? Hey, Amy.
Hey, Dad.
Come on. Oh. Come on in. Hello. Come on, come and say hello. Come and say hello. Steady. Steady. Oh. Oh, Mr. Doggy. Oh.
Hello. Hello. Oh.
Oh, she can't get past. Big fussies.
Oh, God, at least our little puppies. We have little puppies. Oh.